Hey guys, this is Ackleyattack4427 here with a brand new thoughts video, and yeah, if you couldn't tell based on my breathing right about now, and that bottle seemed to explode and nearly scared me, what the hell, so but yeah, if you couldn't tell, I am absolutely excited right about now, and I mean really excited. And I've been anticipating this ever since the last video that I did talking about Jordan Peele's Nope, and this is it. This is finally it. We're finally here on this. We are at our official 200 Thoughts video. Oh yes, folks. It actually has been a long time coming, especially since well over a year ago when I made it to 100 Thoughts videos for sure, but now it looks like we're finally here at about 200 right now, over a year later, and we finally made it to 200 Thoughts videos. I mean, words cannot describe on how incredible this is. I am really happy to finally make it this far over here about now, and yeah, probably been a long time coming, and well, I guess it makes sense that I would actually go straight from here over here now, so yeah, I guess if anything, for today's Thoughts video over here, but now I did hint this right around to the previous one that I did not too long ago, and of course, I guess if anything, seeing how we are at the 200th Thoughts video over here about now, I can't just review a movie as normal. No, I gotta do something special for once, and yeah, took me some time to actually figure that out, and I guess for today's movie that I'm gonna oh, excuse me, I can't speak today, but yeah, for today's movie I'm officially gonna be talking about, I think it's basically one that I didn't actually get a chance to actually see earlier this year because I was too preoccupied by plenty of others that have of course gotten in the way of anything, but hey, I'm making up for it now and decide to talk about it here today, so yeah, I guess it's pretty much what I would say on that front for sure, so yeah, like I said in the previous Thoughts video that I did, where of course I talked about Jordan Peele's Nope, today's Thoughts video I'm going to be doing here today, it's actually going to be a little something from director Mamoru Hosoda. Yeah, believe it or not, this is actually my first time actually diving into something related to Mamoru Hosoda for sure, as yeah, I wish I would have actually gotten to take a look at one of his films earlier, but I guess for today's movie, I'm officially going to be talking about to celebrate 200 Thoughts videos right about now. I figure maybe now's a good time for me to actually watch this, yeah, to not only watch it, but also talk about it here today. So yeah, I've been anticipating this for some time, and well, looks like I'm here to talk about it here today. So, excuse me, So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, for the 200 Thoughts video, it's high freaking time that I would officially talk about the latest movie directed by Mamoru Hosoda, which is of course none other than, you know what, I think I wouldn't actually pretty much say right about now, pretty much go ahead and take a guess on what I'm going to be talking about here today. You don't know? I mean, come on, it's pretty obvious. I mean, the title actually said it right down below. Give up? Okay, I guess I might as well say it right, but now, today's Thoughts video, to celebrate over 200 Thoughts videos, we're officially going to be talking about the latest film from Mamoru Hosoda that just came out some time ago, earlier this year, that I'm officially talking about it right here and now, which is none other than Belle, So yeah, I guess if anything, yeah, that is of course what I'm going to be talking about here today to officially celebrate over 200 Thoughts videos here today, so yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. Alright, so, I guess if anything, before I could actually, go right into, today's, movie that I'm gonna be, talking about, I think it's actually quite fitting that, that I guess a lot of you guys are wondering, wait a second, that film, came out, in theaters in the, US, back in, January. Why are you talking about it here now? Well, I guess I might as well, go ahead and, say this over here, but now, yeah, truth be told, yes, it is true that Belle actually came out right around earlier this year, back in January, but yeah, I guess if anything, in terms of actually seeing it for myself, sadly I never actually got the chance to actually see it because I was too preoccupied by plenty of stuff that's been going on. Like, of course, I was preparing to get myself fully ready for my final semester at college, which came and went, as you may recall in one of my videos that I posted a couple months ago, and not to mention the only movie I actually got to see on the big screen around that time was, of course, the recent Scream movie that came out earlier this year, which I actually thought was pretty good. So yeah, and plenty of other stuff that I should mention for sure, and not to mention I was too preoccupied by plenty of videos that I've already got in the works for this year, now, many of which I've already got out for some time, and not to mention I was even prepared for, of course, my comeback to conventions pretty much around that time for sure. So yeah, that's of course what led me to, of course, get myself a little bit too occupied around January of this year from seeing this film, but luckily enough, I actually, yeah, that never stopped me from, of course, checking the movie out for sure, because based on my research upon hearing the news about this movie, it has received really great reviews around the time it came out for sure, which I was actually really surprised to hear. So yeah, and of course, luckily enough, I did manage to find the right time to actually see this movie for sure, because yeah, I guess if anything, I was of course lucky enough to actually get this movie on Blu-ray not too long ago. Yeah, truth be told, I actually went to my local Walmart and actually picked up this movie on Blu-ray for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, yeah, despite the fact that I never actually got to see it on the big screen, I was still lucky enough to pick it up on Blu-ray just to get the whole experience for myself. And yeah, needless to say, judging by the cover alone from, of course, what I'm actually seeing, I knew right away I was in for a real treat. So yeah, and of course, seeing of how I decided to do this for the 200th Thoughts video, following up to when I saw Nope not too long ago, I guess it's quite fitting that I would actually go and watch this movie for myself after quite a long time of waiting. And well, looks like I just literally finished up watching this movie all the way, and well, now that I've officially finished seeing it, I guess a lot of you guys are wondering, what do I think of this movie now that I finally got the chance to see it? Well, honestly, I did ask myself this one question, why didn't I actually see this around the time it came out in theaters? I mean, I would have loved it. I think I would have found myself a really fantastic, really breathtaking, and overall outstanding movie for sure. But I guess if anything, I am glad I got to see it now, and from what I've actually seen, yeah, pretty much on my reaction on why I should have seen this movie earlier is actually physically correct for sure. Yeah, I guess if anything, I really love the hell out of this movie for sure. Is yeah, pretty much not only pretty much all those stuff that I've actually mentioned. Yeah, I think it's actually really breathtaking. It's really heartwarming. It's visually interesting, and all around, it is without a doubt a really great movie for sure. So yeah, I know with plenty of other movies I've actually seen this year so far. I know Top Gun Maverick is, of course, the only great one that I've actually seen this year, while the rest I've seen are, of course, really good for sure. and of course some other ones I kind of thought were mediocre at best, and just some abysmal failures for sure. But I say for, of course, Belle right about now, my God, it's almost on the same level as Top Gun Maverick for sure. So yeah, everything from what I've actually seen on screen, it really is incredible to watch. It's without a doubt the most incredible movie I've actually seen by far for sure, and truly one of the best I've actually seen. Yeah, period, hands down. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright, so now that I've actually got that out of the way, I guess I might as well go ahead and talk about everything that I need to talk about. First of all is, of course, the story for, of course, this movie, and of course, I wouldn't go into too much detail on that, but basically to sum up on, of course, the story for, of course, this movie, it is, of course, basically Mamoru Hosoda's take on Beauty and the Beast, but with, of course, pretty much modern day technology incorporated into it, and my God, I say they really crafting a really incredible story for sure, and yeah, for that to be loosely based around Beauty and the Beast, my God, it really does feel that way. Pretty much mixing in the really clever style of course, the original love story for sure. And this is coming from someone who actually really loves the animated Disney movie for sure, but also mixing in with some new, new, fresh, and relevant ideas to actually make it all the more groundbreaking and interesting. And I say the two really mash up perfectly well together, because everything from what I've actually seen really does work all the way, and I was fully engaged with what I've actually seen on screen for sure. So yeah, I guess from what I've actually seen, I really love on how well crafted the story is for, of course, this movie, and not only that, pretty much of anything, I also found the film's writing, I have to say, to also be incredibly well crafted for sure. Again, I think everything from what I'm seeing, from the way each scene is written out to bits of dialogue they wrote into it, and yeah, everything else that I can say, it's really well crafted for sure. I just love the way they really crafted the pretty much this film's screenplay for sure, which I was actually fully engaged right at the first minute of this movie actually started playing for sure. So yeah, I guess with all those combined for sure, the story and the writing, I have to say, is really well done. I love the way they turned out for sure. So yeah, I guess I could go for one more. Much better. Whew. Okay, I can still make it through this. So yeah, now that I've actually finished up the story and the writing for, of course, this movie, I guess I might as well go ahead and talk about the next couple of things that I should say right about now, which are, of course, the characters. And I have to say, I was really engaged with, of course, the characters for sure. I find them to be really interesting for sure, and I really do love the really great sense of development they threw into, of course, this one. It's really well done, I have to say, and I love the way they crafted these characters for sure, and I especially love on how much they've grown throughout the course of the of course this movie for sure. Practically the one that really stuck out to me is of course Suzu, aka Belle for sure. Yeah, pretty much from what I'm actually seeing, she actually got some really great development from what I've actually seen, and I think it's basically from her perspective, from when she actually becomes Belle in this movie. She actually does start to grow a whole lot throughout the course of this movie, leading to where she needs to be for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, that's pretty much what I can say for, of course, the characters in, of course, this movie, and all the actors that came on board to play all these characters. honestly, I think it's actually kind of a bit of a debate for sure, whether, of course, seeing how this is, of course, an anime-based movie, yeah, it will, of course, be a toss-up between either the actors from, of course, the original Japanese version where this movie premiered, or, of course, it's English dub that came with this movie when it came out earlier this year, and yeah, I guess in all honesty, regardless of course, whichever you prefer, I still find the actors they actually brought in to play all these characters to give out some really fantastic performances, I have to say. Everything from what I'm actually seeing for sure, I was of course invested into their performances for sure, and yeah, I think with pretty much of anything, it really does match the characters' emotions and of course their styles for sure, and yeah, everything else I can say for of course the characters for sure, it really does help out all the way. I'm really impressed with what I've actually seen. So yeah, I guess if anything, I really do admire both the characters and the actors in, of course, this movie. They're just really well done, I have to say, and I really love both of them for sure. Alright, so now that I've actually got those two out of the way, what else is there for me to talk about? Well, quite a whole lot, actually. I think for starters, seeing how this is a movie directed by Mamoru Hosoda, and yes, even the cover of the Blu-ray actually did state this is indeed directed by Mamoru Hosoda. I have to say the direction he's actually giving for, of course, this movie is just absolutely incredible for sure. I mean, this is coming from the guy who was pretty much directed other fantastic movies that he's done over the years, like of course The Girl Who Left Her Time, Summer Wars, Wolf Children, and that's just to name a few right about now. I say he has done a fine job directing this movie for sure, and I just really love how well it turned out for sure. It really does work out flawlessly, I have to say, and it's just all the more incredible for sure. So yeah, and of course, on top of all of that, pretty much of anything, I should also mention the animation for sure, and I just love the way he crafted his style of animation for, of course, all of his anime movies for sure, and this is no exception for, of course, this movie for sure. I just love the way the animation turned out, and it just looks all the more incredible for sure. Everything from the way the characters they're actually drawing out to, of course, pretty much everything else that actually looks realistic for sure, almost like pretty much something that's actually done in live action for sure. It really does shine through all the way. I love the way it turned out for sure. But I guess if anything, on top of all of that, pretty much if anything, on a visual standpoint, going into, of course, the visuals and the effects, and of course this movie, I have to say, it is just absolutely incredible. And probably I think the best from what I've actually seen is, of course, getting to see the world of you for sure. So yeah, pretty much the whole social media side that we actually get to see for sure, the world of you. I have to say, it's just absolutely incredible. I think I actually pretty much feel like I wanted to step into, of course, this world for sure. Almost kind of similar to pretty much a good example I can give is that I wanted to step into the world of Asgard in the Thor movies, or even better yet, I wanted to step in the world of Pandora in Avatar, or I guess if anything, let's see, what else, yeah, I guess it's pretty much those two that I can mention for sure. Yeah, oh yeah, now I remember. Yeah, I think on top of course, I wanted to step into the world of Asgard in the Thor movies, and of course, pretty much Pandora in Avatar, I think I actually wanted to step into the world of Jumanji, and of course, the recent Jumanji sequels that came out not too long ago, which I did talk about years ago for sure. So yeah. I guess it's no exception for the world of you in this movie. I really do feel like I want to step into, of course, this world this movie actually takes place in for sure. It's all the more incredible, I have to say. I really love on how well it actually looks on a visual standpoint for sure. So yeah. Yeah, I guess it's all what I can say for, of course, the visuals and the effects in this movie for sure. And of course, I really do love on how well shot this movie is with some brilliant cinematography, and I love on how perfectly cut up it is through some really great editing, I have to say, that pretty much does match the film's pacing that's going on for sure. And of course, seeing of how pretty much of anything, I should also mention the music and the songs in, of course, this movie. And yeah, truth be told, I actually did listen to a good number of songs from, of course, this movie on YouTube not too long ago, and I have to say they really turned out fantastic. I have to say, almost feel like I was actually wanting to sing pretty much those songs while I was playing them for sure. It's actually that great. And I guess throughout the course of this movie, I have to say the music and the songs is just all the more incredible, I have to say. I think I really do get a good sense of beats and rhythm from, of course, the song You for sure. And of course, I really love the nice, complex melody they threw in through gales of song. And yeah, that's just to name me a few that I could think of right about now. So yeah, I guess if anything, the music and the songs, and of course this movie really does stand out all the way. So yeah, but most importantly, I say without a doubt, this movie without a doubt is probably, I guess if anything, it really does a fine job in incorporating some new inventive ideas while bringing a new surprising twist to, of course, a recognizable love story they threw into it for sure, which I guess if anything, I actually did get myself fully engaging, of course, while I'm actually seeing, and almost makes me wish I wanted to, you know, pop this movie back in again just for another viewing for sure. That's how great it is. So yeah, I guess with all that combined, that definitely shows on how much I really love this movie for sure. It is that great. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright. Alright, so I guess if anything, that pretty much sums up on how much I actually really do like this movie for sure. Though if there's one thing I can nitpick on that front is that pretty much of anything, yeah, I guess from what I've actually seen, maybe I think some parts of this movie does kind of drag out a little bit, to which, yeah, given to the film's runtime for sure, I don't think it's actually a bad one for sure, but maybe I think there could have been a few, pretty much a few small little sections that could have been cut out a little bit to shorten it out a little bit, but I can't deny it for sure. I'm sure they want to throw in as much as they can to actually help give this movie a really good sense of development for sure, and actually give us something that we actually can feel for sure. To which, yeah, I can't fault this movie on that front. I say they did, excuse me, so yeah, I say they did a fine job, and of course, doing exactly that, and I'm actually really engaged all the way, but again, just a little small nitpick that I did find that I did try my best to brush aside for a little bit, so. But again, the rest I have to say still turned out fantastic, I have to say, and I'm really impressed with what I've actually seen for sure, so yeah, overall, Belle is, of course, without a doubt, a really amazing and yet really outstanding and very heartwarming movie that I've actually seen in quite a long time for sure. Everything from what I've actually seen, it actually does hit the bullet points flawlessly, pretty much giving a somewhat close but a still perfect bullseye all the way for sure. So yeah. I guess it's what I can say on that. That's how much I actually really love this movie all the way. It is that great, and yeah, truth be told, I wish I would have actually seen it around the time it came out for sure, but But hey, since I was lucky enough to get this on Blu-ray not too long ago, I'm glad I got to see it now, and in the end, I find it to be absolutely incredible all the way, and I couldn't help but fully recommend this movie for sure. So yeah, I guess if anything, if this movie is available in your area, whether it be at a store that you go to that of course sells DVDs and Blu-rays like this, or of course pretty much shop online for sure, by all means buy this movie for sure. It's definitely well worth it for sure. So yeah, whichever you prefer, definitely watch this movie all the way. It is definitely worth the watch for sure. So yeah, pretty much of anything, I guess without a doubt, Belle, or of course, I should have actually mentioned this earlier, the Dragon and the Freckled Princess in other countries, including Japan, but hey, I know for sure it is a really interesting and long title, but I'll just stick to calling it Belle for what it is. But yeah, needless to say, Belle is definitely well worth the watch, and I couldn't help but fully recommend it all the way, and yeah, I guess it's safe to say that I'm putting it right up there alongside Top Gun Maverick as one of the best movies I've actually seen this year. So yeah, and for that, because of what I have to say, I am proud to actually give Belle a massively solid 9 out of 10 as my final score for sure. So yeah, definitely comes close to being a perfect movie for sure, but I still love it all the way, and I say it's definitely worth a couple hours of your time for sure. So yeah, pretty much, if you got the time, definitely, yeah, like I said, if you got the time, definitely watch this movie for sure. It's well worth it in the end, and I truly love it all the way. So yeah, it's pretty much what I can say on that. Alright, so I guess on that thought, that'll pretty much do exactly that. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest Thoughts video, my 200th exactly. So yeah, thank you all so much for that. And of course, as usual, let me know in the comment section below if you have seen Belle and what you thought about it, as well as of course, leaving me constructive criticism and or advice on how I can improve my videos in the near future. And of course, feel free to send me an email if you want to ask me any questions, or if you just want to book me for a con or event that'll be coming up sometime in the near future. Follow me on my social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and plenty of other social media sites I have provided. All the links to them are down in the description box below. And of course, support me on Patreon if you want to see sneak peeks to videos that I got coming up in the near future, as well as of course gain some awesome rewards that will help fit into your budget. And if you enjoyed today's video, then give it a massive thumbs up, as it really does help this channel out. And speaking of on my channel, feel free to subscribe and turn on the notification bell and select all notifications, so that way you'll be notified once I upload a brand new video. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest Thoughts video, and most importantly, thank you for, of course, watching this special 200th Thoughts video overall. I say it's actually a really fun blast to make it this far, especially over a year since after my 100th one that I did where I talked about Oko's Inn, and yeah, I definitely know for the next milestone that'll be coming up later on, it will definitely be, of course, 300 Thoughts videos for sure. So yeah, I can't fully guarantee what I'll be talking about for that said milestone coming up, but only time will tell when the time comes for sure. But I guess until then, I think I might as well get myself back to normal, doing what I normally do in these Thoughts videos for sure. So yeah, I guess until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.